Hi, I'm Dallas. The thing about birthdays is they're supposed to reveal who really cares about you. My 30th was going to be epic. Backyard barbecue, karaoke, and my favorite people. Everyone except Tyler, my sister Vanessa's boyfriend of 8 months. Vanessa, you know I want you there, I said, sitting at her kitchen table while she chopped vegetables with unnecessary force. But Tyler isn't welcome. Not after what happened at Mom's anniversary dinner. Vanessa's knife paused mid-chop. That was months ago. He apologized for getting drunk and breaking Mom's vase. He called Uncle Rick a pathetic old loser to his face, then refused to help clean up the mess he made. People make mistakes, Dallas. Vanessa resumed chopping, her rhythm faster, more aggressive. Tyler's been working on himself. You'd know that if you gave him a chance. I've given him 5 chances. My birthday, my rules. I softened my tone. Please come. Everyone's asking if you'll be there. Vanessa's shoulders tensed. If Tyler's not welcome, then neither am I. Are you serious? You'd skip your own sister's 30th because your boyfriend of 8 months isn't invited? You don't understand our relationship. Her voice took on that dreamy quality it always did when defending him. We're a package deal now. I left her apartment with a sinking feeling, but convinced myself she'd come around. She always did. But she didn't show. Everyone noticed. Where's Vanessa? Mom asked, adjusting the birthday banner in my backyard. She'll be here, I said, with more confidence than I felt. 3 hours later, Jade found me hiding in the kitchen, staring at my phone. Any word? She asked, her voice gentle. I showed her the screen. No messages, no calls, nothing. That's cold, Dallas, even for Vanessa. Maybe something happened, maybe… Check her Instagram, Jade suggested, leaning against the counter. I opened the app, and there it was. Posted 20 minutes ago. Vanessa and Tyler at some rooftop bar downtown. Cocktails raised. Captioned, spontaneous date night with my love. Sorry, not sorry. Oh my God. The phone nearly slipped from my hand. She's not coming. She's on a date instead of at my birthday. Jade took my phone, scrolled further, and her expression shifted. Dallas, look at this. It was another post from earlier. When someone disrespects your relationship, you stand your ground. Boundaries, loyalty test. She's making me the villain? My voice cracked. For not wanting her boyfriend at my birthday after he's been nothing but disrespectful to our entire family? This isn't normal, Jade said, her forehead creasing with concern. The Vanessa I've known for 10 years wouldn't miss your birthday for anything. Something's not right here. I looked at the posts again, at my sister's smiling face next to Tyler's smug grin. No, I said finally, my shock hardening into something colder. Something's very wrong, and I'm going to find out exactly what. It's not just your birthday, Mom said the next morning over coffee in her sunlit kitchen. Vanessa missed your cousin Amy's wedding shower last month, too. Let me guess, Tyler wasn't invited? Amy only invited family. Mom fidgeted with her wedding ring. Though I did see Vanessa's been canceling shifts at the hospital. Her supervisor called me worried. I sat straighter. Vanessa loves her nursing job. She's never missed work. Your sister's just in that honeymoon phase, Mom waved dismissively. Remember how you were with Brett? I never skipped family events or work for Brett. This is different. Uncle Rick walked in, newspaper tucked under his arm. Talking about Vanessa and that character she's dating? Tyler, I supplied. Real piece of work, Rick grumbled, pouring himself coffee. Caught him going through your mom's jewelry box when everyone was outside during that barbecue in June. What? Mom and I spoke simultaneously. Claimed he was looking for the bathroom, upstairs, in your bedroom, with the jewelry box open. Rick's bushy eyebrows rose significantly. Told him I'd break his fingers if they went anywhere near this family's possessions again. Why didn't you tell us? Mom asked. Didn't want to upset Vanessa without proof. Rick sighed. But after he disrespected me at your anniversary, and now this birthday stunt, someone needs to open her eyes. I called Jade immediately after leaving Mom's. We need to talk to people who know Tyler. Already on it, Jade replied. Remember Megan from college? She works at the same hospital as Vanessa. Says Tyler shows up unannounced during Vanessa's shifts, brings lunch but really checks who she's talking to. Classic controlling behavior. That explains the missed shifts, I said. She's probably calling out to avoid conflict. There's more. His ex-girlfriend Alyssa is friends with my cousin. Apparently, he isolated her from friends and family, too. Started with small things, escalated to controlling her finances. So this is a pattern. My stomach nodded. What else? Checked his social media. Before Vanessa, he cycled through relationships every 6 to 8 months. Always posts the same things, how they're soulmates, then suddenly they're gone, replaced by someone new. That evening, my doorbell rang. It was Mom, looking troubled. I talked to Vanessa today, she said, sitting heavily on my couch. And? She claims you're jealous of her relationship, that you've always tried to control her life? Mom's voice wavered. Dallas, she doesn't sound like herself. Because she's not herself, Mom. Tyler's isolating her from everyone who cares about her. Mom's eyes flashed with unexpected anger. Well, whatever's happening, you both need to fix it. We're family. This isn't about sibling rivalry. I stood up. This is about protecting Vanessa from someone who's systematically cutting her off from everyone who loves her. You don't know that for certain. Uncle Rick caught him going through your jewelry. He shows up at her work to monitor her. His ex-girlfriend went through the exact same thing. Mom fell silent, then whispered, What do we do? First, we need evidence. Then we confront her with backup. The family dinner at Mom's house was my idea. Neutral territory with witnesses. Uncle Rick, Mom, Cousin Amy, and me. Vanessa arrived alone, surprising everyone. Where's Tyler? Mom asked, hugging her. Working late, Vanessa replied, her smile tight. Said to start without him. We made strained small talk through appetizers until I couldn't take it anymore. Vanessa, we need to talk about what's happening with you and Tyler. Her fork clattered against her plate. Nothing's happening except my family refusing to accept my relationship. You've missed work, family events, canceled plans with friends, I pressed. That's not like you. People change, Dallas. Maybe you should try it. Vanessa, Uncle Rick interjected gently. Your supervisor at the hospital is concerned? 5 missed shifts in 1 month? You're monitoring my work attendance now? Vanessa's voice rose. Tyler's right. This family is obsessed with controlling everyone. Is that what he tells you? I asked. That we're controlling? Because from where I'm sitting, he's the one dictating who you can see and when. You don't understand our connection, Vanessa snapped. I understand he went through Mom's jewelry box, I countered. That he monitors who you talk to at work. That his ex-girlfriend experienced the exact same pattern of isolation. Vanessa's face paled. You've been investigating him? We've been trying to understand why our Vanessa, who never missed a family event in her life, suddenly disappears when her boyfriend isn't invited. The front door opened and Tyler walked in, all charm and apologetic smiles. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Traffic was a nightmare. The atmosphere instantly shifted. Vanessa's entire demeanor changed, shoulders tensing, eyes darting to Tyler for approval. Perfect timing, I said. We were just discussing your pattern of isolating Vanessa from her family and friends. Tyler's smile didn't waver. Sounds like someone's jealous Vanessa finally has a healthy relationship. Healthy relationships don't involve monitoring who she speaks to at work, I replied. Tyler's eyes narrowed. Vanessa, we should go. No, I think you should stay and explain why Uncle Rick found you going through Mom's jewelry, I pressed. That's a lie, Tyler said smoothly. Rick's memory isn't what it used to be. Uncle Rick stood up. My memory's just fine, son. I'm not your son, Tyler snapped, mask slipping. And I don't have to explain myself to any of you. Vanessa, let's go. Now. Don't talk to her like that, I said, standing too. Or what? Tyler stepped toward me. You'll ban me from another family gathering? File another false report with her supervisor? I never reported anything to her supervisor, I said, confused. Tyler, stop, Vanessa whispered. No, they need to hear this. Tyler's voice rose. Your family's been trying to sabotage us from day one. Dallas especially. That's not true, Mom interjected. Vanessa knows the truth. Tyler grabbed Vanessa's arm. Tell them how Dallas has always been jealous of you. How she tries to ruin every relationship you have. Tyler, you're hurting me, Vanessa said quietly, looking at his grip on her arm. The room froze. Tyler released her, suddenly aware of everyone watching. We're leaving, he hissed. Now. No, Vanessa said, her voice small but firm. I'm staying. Tyler's face contorted. After everything I've done for you, choose them over me and we're done. Maybe we should be, Vanessa whispered. You'll regret this, Tyler snarled, jabbing a finger at Vanessa, then at me. And you? You'll pay for turning her against me. He stormed out, slamming the door so hard a picture fell from the wall and shattered. The restraining order is temporary, Officer Mendez explained 2 days later as we sat in her office. But with the threatening texts he's sent and your witness statements, we have grounds for a permanent one. After Tyler left, the messages started, first apologetic, then increasingly threatening. When he showed up at Vanessa's apartment at 3 a.m., pounding on the door and screaming accusations, her neighbor called the police. How long will this take? Vanessa asked, scrolling through the 47 messages Tyler had sent overnight. The hearing is next week, Officer Mendez replied. Until then, document everything. Any contact, attempts to contact, or sightings near your home or workplace. Outside the station, Vanessa turned to me. I'm sorry about your birthday. That's what you're sorry for? I kept walking toward my car. Dallas, please. I didn't see what was happening. I thought he loved me. I stopped, keys in hand. 8 months, Vanessa. 8 months of choosing him over family. Over me. That post on my birthday? #sorry not sorry? While I searched for you, worried something had happened? I know. I was wrong. Tears filled her eyes. He convinced me you were trying to control me, that banning him was about jealousy. And you believed him, so easily. I'll make it up to you. We can have a do-over birthday celebration. I shook my head. This isn't about my birthday anymore. It's about trust. Family doesn't abandon family. I made a mistake. I'm your sister. Yes, you are, which is why I helped you get the restraining order, why I'll testify at the hearing, why I'll make sure Tyler faces consequences for his threats. I unlocked my car. But that doesn't mean things between us are okay. What can I do? Her voice broke. Give me space. Respect my boundaries. Prove through actions, not words, that you understand what you did. 2 weeks later, I met Jade for coffee. The restraining order hearing had gone through. Tyler was legally barred from contacting Vanessa or coming near our family. How's Vanessa doing? Jade asked. Mom says she's back at work full-time. Seeing a therapist. I stirred my latte absently. She keeps texting me about getting together. And you're not ready? I'm not sure I'll ever be ready to trust her the same way again. I set down my spoon. Is that wrong? Everyone keeps saying I should forgive her because she's family. What happened wasn't just a mistake, Dallas. It was a betrayal. You're allowed to protect yourself, even from family. That's the thing, I said quietly. I always thought family meant unconditional love. But maybe it should be about unconditional respect instead. My phone buzzed with another text from Vanessa. Thinking of you. Miss you. Love you always. I turned the phone face down without responding. What now? Jade asked. Now I focus on the people who've proven they deserve a place in my life. I looked up at my friend with a small smile. The ones who show up for my birthday, you know. To showing up. Jade raised her cup. I clinked mine against hers. And to knowing your worth. A month later, Mom hosted a small family gathering. I hesitated before agreeing to attend, knowing Vanessa would be there. I won't force you two to talk, Mom promised over the phone. But please come. When I arrived, Vanessa was already there, helping in the kitchen. Our eyes met briefly before I looked away. Halfway through dinner, Uncle Rick mentioned that Tyler had violated the restraining order. He showed up at Vanessa's workplace yesterday, he said between bites of lasagna. I set my fork down. Did you report it? Vanessa nodded. Immediately. Security escorted him out. Good, I said. Our first direct exchange in weeks. After dinner, Vanessa cornered me in the hallway. Can we talk, please? I have nothing to say. I do. She twisted her hands. I've been seeing a therapist, learning about manipulation tactics, warning signs. I should have seen it sooner. But you didn't. No, I didn't. She took a deep breath. I'm not asking for forgiveness, Dallas. I know I broke something between us. I just want you to know I understand why you did what you did. And what did I do? I asked, genuinely curious about her perspective. You protected me when I couldn't see I needed protection. You stood your ground when everyone else, including me, wanted you to cave. You chose truth over comfort. Her eyes glistened. I'm trying to learn to do the same. It shouldn't have taken all this, I said. I know. She stepped back. I'll respect your boundaries. Take all the time you need. Forever, if that's what it takes. Later, as I was leaving, Mom pulled me aside. She's really trying, Dallas. I know she is. Will you ever forgive her? I looked across the room at my sister, who quickly averted her eyes when she caught me watching. Some things can't be undone, Mom. Some trust, once broken, stays broken. But your sisters, she insisted. Yes. I picked up my purse. And that's why I'll always be here if she truly needs me. But being family doesn't mean erasing boundaries or pretending betrayal never happened. On the drive home, my phone lit up with a text from Vanessa. Thank you for coming tonight. It meant a lot. I didn't respond, but I didn't delete it either. Some wounds heal, but they still leave scars. And that's okay. Scars remind us where we've been and why we should never go back. What would you do in Dallas's situation? Would you eventually forgive your sister, or do some betrayals cross a line that can't be uncrossed? Let me know in the comments.